Brake solid, Joe.
Hmm?
Brake solid. Perfect.
It's good, Joe.
Yeah.
Sound as a pound.
Now the server resets.
You don't use him anyway, Brad, do you?
Oh, and Joe's in front of me.
Good old boy.
Wait, none of that. Posted.
Hello, Richard.
Good evening.
How's your internet?
Huh?
How's your internet?
Alright at the moment. Looks like it's other people and not me, hopefully. Touch wood. Lots of wood near me. Touch it, touch it, touch it. So, yeah, seems to be okay. We shall see. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Just waiting for the Discord disconnect beep.
I mean, all that'll happen is the broadcast will stop. You guys will still crack on. I know it's not ideal, but nothing I can do about it. If it goes off, it goes off.
wish I could drive it.
You told me, Joel, and I said I was going to enter it. These are cars, they turn in well.
Yeah, but I haven't done any practice, so it's all my fault.
Zolder's quite hard as well. I find Zolder, I hardly ever drill under it, so I just don't know the best line.
I'm not a fan of the track.
Straight over the chicane.
What, sorry?
Straight over the chicane.
Straight over the chicane, yeah.
Is anyone actually a fan of this track?
Thomas is, Oliver is, Chris is. Gillian, he's got a good time in there as well. Going well.
Even if I was fast, Rich, I wouldn't like it. I don't like it, I'm not fast, so it's a combination now.
It's Magello next. Magello's good.
Not a fan of it,
my
really.
goodness. You can't please everybody. Not kidding. Never. We are never. Just so you know, we will never do a race at Knockhill.
If you
Never.
think track limits are bad here, can you imagine Rich trying to sort that out?
It's just you can't overtake. It's just yeah. There's literally pretty much one overtaking point into the final corner. The rest you're just following. You're following. Yeah, not a great tip. I've done it. I think we've done it 3 times, and every single time it was just an absolute wreckfest, and nobody could overtake.
Perfect, let's do it.
There is a game called Wreckfest that you're more than happy, you're willing to go and play. But do you know what? Do you know what? I keep meaning to try it. Never get round to it. I need to try it. Because I agree, it'd be quite a lot of fun to do that on a Sunday night or something. Monitor, do not go into refresh now, thank you. When you sat in the pits and the cars are going past, that sound great. Do you know where I got the sound from?
Well,
I know.
Go on then.
Is it the M4, wasn't it?
No,
The E30 M3.
the M3.
Hit 500.
It's the Group A M3, E30 M3. Great sound. I don't know. Briefing document up.
sorry for the commentators tonight. How many Smiths we got?
Not enough.
That'll be alright. They get paid well. Well, when I say they, it's only Andy tonight. Mr. McEwen.
This one, Mr. McCoon was at the hotel having breakfast on Sunday, but
Probably was. He was commentating, wasn't he? Fashionably. Nobody fancy that motion system for $2 grand then?
It ripped my rig apart.
Bargain that. $4.5 grand then.
not really. I've just found out I have all new tyres and all the road cars today as well, so it's expensive month.
I've got accelerators on my X5. They were, how much were they? 150 quid each for 375 21 on the rear. Yeah, I know the rears are massive. The front's 325.
I knew I needed 2 new fronts because there was a bulge in one of them. What I didn't realise is how bad the backs were. And went in for a service today. I was like, oh crap! Bulge cut here, left, right, and centre. So
Yeah, I've had them on for a year and there's still loads of tread left on them. And they're not super quickly, obviously. Good for an X5.
just don't bring them on Lincoln roads. That's an assumption.
Golden.
Yeah.
Your delivery looks quite washed out on camera. So hopefully on this side. It doesn't look very cold. It's quite
No, it's orange.
well, orange or pale yellow.
Would have sorted your settings out then, essentially.
Well, everybody else has looked like.
Helps me blend into the background. Then if I do end up killing anyone, no one will know it was me.
So you won't be racing this evening. No.
You won't be?
You're at Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if Kenny's going to use his hybrid this championship. Can you hear me, Kenny? Hopefully you can. This broadcast started 1st of May. Zolder.
Bacon sarnies in the morning, Rich.
Yeah, if you buy them somewhere on the way. Are you coming as well, Brad, are you?
Maybe.
Hey, coming for a little jolly. Hopefully we'll fit the seats in the car. That'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Not a good thing. I've just tried to go live and it said no. Yes.
Evening, Paul.
Evening.
Any time before briefing.
Yeah.
Two minutes to briefing. Where's your brother, Oliver?
I do not know.
Hopefully not coming.
It's late to the briefing. He can't race.
Definite penalties.
Kind to get the penalty.
Definite penalties.
That's not the rule, Brad, at all.
Can we change it?
You can change it in your head.
Yes.
You can tell Brad read the document beforehand, can't you?
Yeah.
Good
evening.
Who
Hello.
reads terms and
Josh.
conditions?
Look who's here before driver's briefing.
I know.
Just arrived.
I think that's 2 events in a row now, Josh.
You feel okay,
Yeah.
mate?
Right, let's have you in the pits, guys.
Just finishing my lap. I've still got 1 minute.
Oh, it's ticked over.
It's ticked over.
Short minute, Joel.
I don't last that long, mate. Don't worry.
Right. Yeah, let's have you escape into the pits, please. Okay. Right. Welcome to round 1 BMW Cup from Zolder, a much loved circuit by many. Unfortunately, none of you. So
It was good.
no, it wasn't, Josh. Let's not even start this conversation. We don't do arcade here. We do racing simulation. Anyway, right, let's crack on. Okay, so weekly we will do drivers briefing at 7 o'clock. Obviously, you need to let me know if you can't attend. We do have Jack. He's not here, so we've already got one driver that's not here on time. So please make sure you are here on time. It will be probably the same briefing each week, but we may change things, so you need to attend the briefing, please. Okay, so first thing to go through, a lot of the usual stuff. Qualifying race 1 and race 2, there's no driver-to-driver communication. You must stay in the voice channel, but you need to be either pushed to talk or muted. The reason why you need to stay in here is if we need to speak to you, if there's something wrong or whatever, we need to talk to everybody. So please make sure you stay in the voice channel, but you must not talk to each other during the races or qualifying. Also, you cannot use the escape key or the warp to pits button to return to the pits from the track. If you do that, the server is set to automatically disqualify you from the session. You must drive to the pits, drive into your red pit box. You must be in the pit box, and then you can use the escape key or the warp to pits button. If you do it outside that red pit box, like I said, the server will disqualify you from that session. There's no safety cars in this championship. There's also no weather transitions either. Track limits, so the white line is the edge of the track. That is extended by a red and white painted curb when it is attached to that line. As you know, we've had some issues with the Klein chicane, so we've made some changes to that to take the curbs out of track limit to stop people jumping it. And that was really just to make sure that we just didn't have massive pile-ups as a number of cars were going through there and somebody fails to land it properly, and also it just wouldn't have looked good on the broadcast. You couldn't do it in real life, so we're not allowing you to do it in this either. You get 3 track cut warnings. After your 3rd track cut warning, on the 4th you get a drive-through penalty, which you must serve within 2 laps. If you do not serve that within 2 laps, you will be disqualified from that session. Also, you cannot take, actually that's irrelevant because we haven't got any safety cars. You need to make sure that you've got either a car radar or Helicourse app live and in your line of sight to make sure that you know what's going on around you with other cars, and it helps with obviously the racing. Jump starts, if you jump the start you get a drive-through penalty. Again, that's got to be served within 2 laps, and if you fail to serve that penalty within those 2 laps, then you will get an automatic DQ from that session. If you get a drive-through penalty on the last lap, obviously you can't serve it because you can't finish the race in the pit lane. Basically, we just add 30 seconds to your time at the end of the race, so just bear that in mind. Blue flags, if you are going to be lapped, you will be shown a blue flag on your screen when the driver behind you is within 1 second. Please make sure you don't race them and that you give way to them, probably by lifting early to go into corner, but obviously to use your judgment on that. Do not weave in and out, be predictable so that the driver that's coming up can get past you easily. The end of the race, proceed to the pit lane at safety car pace, which is 60 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour. No drifting, no wheel spins, no donuts, nothing like that. Please proceed there as you would do normally in real life. And then the top 3 drivers need to go to the start finish line with the first place on the left, second in the middle, third on the right. Every Monday evening at 7 PM we'll do a race debrief, which is where we review any incidents that have been reported from the race. I will post replays in the Discord channel at the end of this race so that you can look through them, and if you are posting an incident you need to make sure you fill out the form correctly on the right form for the right race, and that you're using the timestamp from my replay that I post. If you don't do any of that, if you don't do it on time, you don't fill it out correctly, if you use the wrong form or you use the wrong timestamp, it will basically get deleted and we won't look at it. Okay, last thing to talk about is hybrid systems. So it's down as KERS, so you should have it mapped to a button on your steering wheel or a dashboard. There are 15 activations per race. There are no activations in qualifying. There is a 10-second activation and then a 10-second cooldown. It's about 0.2 bar of boost, which is around 40 brake horsepower increase. Are there any questions?
Just a quick one on track limits, Rich. Obviously, if you get the little circle ping up, are we able to back out of it and try and slow down?
Yeah, you can clear it. You've got 4 seconds to clear it. The one thing I will say is do not hammer on your brakes and cause an incident. Obviously, if there is an incident because a driver's hammered on his brakes to clear a cut, then you're liable for a penalty.
Yeah. So I've had a couple of times where I've gone off, actually gone slower, and it's still give me the.
Yeah, it'll only you have to slow by 45%. So it's a real deterrent for you to not cut the track. Just one other thing. Obviously, we're going to trialist interviews on the grid. We'll only do those. Oh, so sorry. Before that, we're going to now interview the top 3 from qualifying rather than just pole. And then if there's any time after those interviews, we'll come and do some interviews on the grid to those people that have said they want to do it. What we'll do is I'll drag you into the broadcast. You need to stay quiet until you're spoken to, please, because when you're dragged in, we will be live. So either be muted and just wait until somebody says your name. It'll be either me or Andy, and we'll go from there. Any other questions? Okay, guys.
What time's dinner?
Okay, guys, enjoy the race, and I'll see you on the flip.
Cheers.
You just know.
When it was 2 wheels, I was complaining so much to get him to swap it to 1. I'm glad he did it. So I was like, in the race, it's just going to be a race for who gets the least track cuts.
Still gonna be the same.
Anyway.
It's still tough with 1. It was awful with 2.
Yeah, that second chicane, you can get away so much through it.
But then the third chicane, you can't get away with anything.
No.
So you through that second chicane, you're allowed 2 wheels on the green.
Should only be 1, but I don't know if it gives you a cut, because it's quite a point, isn't it? So if your front wheel's already back on the tarmac, then your back wheel can go across.
You're allowed 1 wheel on the green.
Long as you've got 1 wheel on the tarmac, on the other side of the white line, it's legal. So I think if your front wheels are already back on the track, because it's quite pointy, isn't it? It won't give you the.
Can't wait to get this one.
Do any of you get like the little engine cuts?
What do you mean?
Like when you go for like bumps and stuff, you get like a front cut.
Yeah, it's like a loose wire.
Yeah. Yeah. Try and learn everyone's liveries again.
I literally just filled out for us. I turned people's names on for this one. I don't know who's who.
You know, as long as you know which one's Dave and Paul is, because you normally take those 2 out. So.
Thing is, Joel gets himself a teammate out of a similar coloured car. I don't like that.
I haven't taken Dave out, have I?
It's
No, just take both of them out, Josh.
I like to be able to identify Joel, so I know which one to attack.
You think so highly of me?
See, Brad makes it really easy if you're coming to get him now, doesn't it? His car's really easy to recognise.
Because it's in the wall.
Well, yeah, and that.
Has he re-downloaded the track? Have you quit set content manager completely and gone back in?
Yeah, done that. I was on it earlier. It's fine. Now it's just having a headset. I'm going to re-download the track again.
Sorry.
Alright. It's quite
I thought it was
nice.
a good.
It's quite nice to go next to someone in these cars. I'm not sure what they're like.
I thought it was a good opportunity to see what it was like. Go for a dive.
I did think if you manage to stop that, I've got my braking point all wrong. I've got most of the track all wrong, but
Yeah, one of the Smiths run when I was learning it, which made it so much easier to just follow them round. Or try to. Don't do that line though. Hey, you were super quiet then, Ollie. I didn't hear what you said.
I think it's going to be a learning curve for a lot of us. A lot of tracks for them.
Result, I'm in. Don't know how long for, but I'm in.
Days.
Half past. It's the endurance league that's earlier. The race is still 25 minutes, so they gone back to 20.
25, I think.
Yeah,
25.
Just remember to work my fuel out.
Oh yeah. I'm used to endurance, I just stick full in that.
Yeah, my livery guy was on strike this time, so I didn't even have to do my own livery. This championship. Not done my own livery for like way over a year now.
Is Eric not racing this one?
Nope.
Ah,
No, he's super busy with other stuff.
fair
Just,
enough.
just hasn't got time for it at the minute.
Fair enough. Is he not your livery guy, or do you get someone else?
No, Eric's normally my livery guy, but he didn't even have time to do that. So I done this one. I've not done one for such a long time. I had to phone him up twice for tech support where I'd got stuck.
I'm gonna look at it now. Where are you?
It's not. I'm quite happy with it. It's not to the same standard as what Eric does them to, with like all the little like details he adds on, but it's a that'll do livery.
It's better than what I can do. I just
Oh.
put the lines on it.
It's about as good as I could manage.
Colgate on there, of course. Not a bad job, though.
You're better than me. I haven't got a clue how to do it, so
No, neither do I.
Leave it to Rich. I've
Yeah,
done a
that-
couple and they're just a pain in the arse.
The first, when I went back onto Photoshop, I was on a call with Eric, and he was talking me through it all again, just to remember. It's just a lot of remembering, like the keyboard shortcuts and things makes such a difference. And when I finished it, actually getting it to like from Photoshop to like Assetto, so it'd work in Assetto to help me do that. But it made a big difference because when I set it up with him for me to do it, he'd done the thing so you can like view it in Content Manager as you do it. So you've actually got like a 3D image, and that was absolute game changer. So I'd never done that on the last one I'd done because I never knew how to do it. But yeah, he kind of helped me set it all up, and that made it so much easier because you could kind of do things in Photoshop to save it, then flick over to Content Manager, and then be like, oh, I don't like that, or I like that. For a good way of like trying different things. It's like the pink. I wasn't going to put any of the pink bits on. I'd done one bit, and I was like, well, actually, that looks right, and I'd done a bit more. It kind of estimated.
Just so everyone's aware, Jack is the blue one, and the pink one.
Car 39.5. I've not even done a quick invalidated lap yet through the chicane.
Oh. Bit wide there, Jack. What's going on there?
A 139 is possible race pace.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because it alters how many laps the race could be. By the way.
It's just a bit pushed to pass as well, doesn't it? Use more fuel.
Oh yeah. I should have probably tried push to pass.
I know I haven't.
I haven't tried it yet.
You might have a surprise kit when you get to. Oh,
I might add some safety liters.
yeah.
I heard an oop. Check your car, Chris. I know, dear.
Yeah, that was a bit too much. Let's do that actually again.
Bit of flight, was it?
Yeah. Just try to talk and drive. Can't do that. Two things at the same time.
There's a blimp up there. I wonder if anyone will reach it. There's a chance.
Yeah, I got me plenty of safety liters.
How many's that?
Good 5.
Is that at least 5? Or
Yeah, no, yeah, 5. So yeah, 5 more than I would do normally.
what's oh, I actually don't know what to put.
Be mid-30s.
19. Jeez.
Just depends how fast you lot want to drive at the front. So how many laps we'll do. Being right on the cusp.
In that case, I'll go max. 47 laps. I don't know. I'll find out.
Those lap times.
No way I was beating Ben's, holy. 39.3.
We'll check the curbs after.
I was about to say there is. I watched a few, and there was some lines going on there. I'll tell you that.
I must have cut that chicane about 20 times. I was absolutely furious.
Yeah.
First one or second one?
I don't know, the first one, the really tight one.
The bumpy
Yeah.
one.
The
Yeah.
bumpy one, yeah.
Backed me off some rotten once and put me in the wall.
I just went on like a really consistent streak in that qualifying session. Kind of found a rhythm, and I'd done 3 laps, so one after another, all within half a tenth of each other. Which, not ideal for qualifying, but it was like probably the most laps I kind of strung together without getting a track limits.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough in the race. Keeping.
I think the problem is going to be
There's gonna be so many cars around you as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to be worried about track limits, and just the post mortem of the race is going to be intriguing.
Race 2 is one I'm looking forward to.
It's a big grid as well.
It's so
If you get to start near the back.
What's the fuel looking like then? Mid 30 litres, you reckon?
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, I got 32.
32.
It says 18 laps. It should only be 15 or 16, depending on that.
Yeah. Just hoping I don't blow my engine up. I nearly did in that quality.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've all nearly done that over the last couple of weeks. It's been like,
I didn't even realise it didn't have the downshift protection on.
Oh,
Yeah.
fortunately, he's really dialed the damage back. 'Cause when the first car was first released, I remember just jumping in and going, right, down, get down, bang, flame, smoke, 2 corners in.
I was like, oh, here we go. I'm going to launch this one. Bang, bang, bang. I was like, oh god, here we go. Expecting flames and smoke, like you said, but yeah, no. Thank God he's toned it down a bit with the...
Well, I was driving and then I watched Jack's fast lap like when it come out the other day, and he's down changing like a madman. So I was like, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. And then I tried doing it. I was like, oh, yellow flashing engine.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You can use it to brake more though. It gets a bit loose. So
Yeah, it
you
makes a
can
big
see if
difference.
Yeah.
I only done so bad in qualifying because I didn't get one good lap.
I'll be honest. I don't know. I did a 39.4 though because I feel absolute ass at the minute. I got into practice and did 40s. I was like, oh man, I only did one valid lap, and that was the good lap I did. So this race is gonna be interesting.
That's alright. I don't know. I don't actually know what mine end one was. Not very good. Oh, 41.7. Jesus Christ. One that predicted it was coming out at 140 something every time, but I just could not get it without cutting the track.
Yeah, I know it's hard, isn't it? It's really hard.
I hate this track. I absolutely
Yeah.
despise it.
That's
I think
second
it's that.
chicane.
If
Hey,
that
man.
first curb in that chicane was like slightly bit earlier, it would be perfect. But it's
I
just
don't-
too
that-
far.
That main chicane's not my problem. It's the second one.
Second one.
Yeah, trying to keep yourself in
But
that
it's
limits.
yeah.
It's getting
Oh.
your gear change in the right place, I found, but
Yeah.
trying to stay in boost.
I've like
kinda
thought
wanna
about
sh-
boost.
You kind of want to like shift early, but if you shift too early, it just dies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just bogs down, doesn't it?
It's kind of like driving an old school like big turbo car, isn't it? It's just nothing. I don't know.
Handbrake though.
Yeah, I did notice that.
So
I've
yours-
got
yours
an
off.
actual. I've got handbrake set up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, is yours off?
It's currently not engaged, but it's on.
Good. Oh, right. Okay.
At least I don't think it's engaged.
I've heard if you use handbrake on the start, you get proper stars, Josh. Try
Oh
it.
yeah.
You wait till I'm pulling it going into the chicane.
Oh,
Rear entries.
there's drift tyres on these. Put the
I
drift
noticed
on.
that in practice. I did give them a go.
Yeah, I did.
They're a bit slight.
On the off chance they might be more grippy.
Race 2 is the one to use them on.
Hmm. I feel like I put way too much fuel in this thing, but oh well.
I've done 34 litres.
Yeah, I put more than that in. I didn't even realise. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about fuel.
At least you make it to the end.
And you got the hybrid
Yeah.
as well.
I'm definitely making it to the end. 100%.
He's doing both races.
Yeah, no, I think genuinely I might have enough fuel to do both. I'm not even joking.
I still haven't even tried hybrid yet, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
I'm prepping for that 50 kg ballast. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so watch out for a Josh's car comes screaming past at
Yeah.
the first chicanes on the boost.
It's going to be a spam click of the button just to remember which one it is.
I'd say.
You have to
he'll
hold
be...
the button or do you just press it?
No, it's press
press
activate.
Press it from memory.
Do you know what? For the whole of the touring car championship, I've been holding the button.
You had hybrid.
Yeah.
I bet you've been pressing it as hard as you can as well.
Yeah, literally, it's on my stream deck, so I just like, the screen goes a funny colour. Pushing it so hard.
That's
Oh, at
like-
least I know that's one less thing to worry about.
That's like when you use both feet to brake.
Yeah, stop.
Oh dear.
Josh, you're gonna go off the line, and your head's just gonna go back.
Yeah. I haven't done a start either, actually. I've been terrible with practice. I've actually practiced anything of use.
I think I've done like one start. It's gonna go well.
That usually means you'll shoot by past about 4 cars off the start.
But I normally practice the starts loads. Oh, like 3 times, but
I reckon these cars will do wheelies off the line,
100%.
like Fast and Furious with Dom's charge.
anyone else got high ping?
No, I was going to say, Josh, your ping is pretty high.
I'm gonna leave quickly.
Oh.
Bond's
Go on,
back.
minute 55. Go on. Oh dear.
He's had no luck with his internet, has he?
Hmm.
It does it on the grid though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Literally.
But I have to get a
Oh,
pitch. I have to get a picture now to prove it to Rich that I'm not doing something dodgy.
No, that's it. You're disconnected now. Without, oh, that's
Firing
it.
the alien up. Yeah.
Disqualified.
When
Yeah.
he first brought the rule in, I did it for like the first 2 rounds after that rule, and I'm like, he's really gonna think I'm up to something.
That's right, Josh. We'll all deny we know what you were doing.
Yeah.
He didn't say
Thanks.
anything about his ping. No, he didn't. Didn't mention anything.
Oh my god! I just pulled up my range, my fuel app, and it's telling me I've got 42 minutes of fuel.
Really?
It's gonna only go well, lads.
That sounds about right.
Can I burn it off? Can I sell it for more push to pass?
Start revving now.
Yeah, just sit there flat
Yeah,
out
that's
now.
good.
So the 1 week you don't have really high ballast.
Oh my
you're
god,
just
it
giving yourself
works.
ballast.
Right, I'm revving.
Just blow your engine before the start.
Banging on the limiter. Yeah.
Burn it off. That's 0.1 of a litre.
Oh, he's nearly there.
His engine's flashing red. It's all right.
Yeah. Everybody at the back will just see some pistons go flying in a second.
And Andy's probably thinking I've gone insane.
We're trying to do.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck,
Yeah,
everyone.
Cool.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Dave, Paul, you are right next to me. Here I come.
Oh, fuck it.
That was fun.
How are you guys with your warnings?
3 of 3.
I was on 3 or 3, but it wasn't because I was cutting. It was because I was going off the track. Josh, mate, that was the most aggressive defending I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, for 4th place. That's all I had.
I was going to push you off the track one way or another. I was like, yeah, no. I literally got sideways through there. That's why I just lost it into that chicane because
Yeah.
I was literally sideways before it.
I was
like,
thinking that when I was going like that way. I thought this is going to be quite tight actually with that left hand around the slope.
Going that way, you literally just come through. Oh, what are you on about? That was you shall not pass whatsoever. I was like, okay. I was on
came
the
out-
high different.
Yeah, go on, Joe.
No, it's right. I'll just say.
I was going to say, I got Brad in front of me now. Came out the turn 1 at the start, and I was put off by his borat on his back of his car. Going,
Hey,
very
you leave Borat alone.
To be fair, Brad, that was a lightning start, mate. Fair play.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I messed up going into T1 when Scott was behind me. Accidentally put into second, just locked the rear wheels up.
I was wondering why you spun. I saw you
Yeah.
spin out.
I don't know why it went from from 4th to 2nd.
Good battle,
Don't know
Scott.
why.
There. Good battle.
Don't
Very
be
good
asked
start as well, there, mate.
I nearly got you, Andy. June. Down back round again.
What roughly is everyone running on their brake bias? Because I've messed up.
98.
Oh, wait, Nath, you had a hot mic through that.
No,
Sorry?
that was Matt.
Oh, one of you guys had a your mic open, belt full of bite. I've messed up.
I think it was when Matt and Craig came together in front of me.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I moved my brake bias, and every time in that race I put my foot on the brake, the arse end just wanted to come round. I was like, no! Literally out driving on ice. Awful.
I don't think Sam rejoined, but Sam was in a roof at turn 2.
Oh, was he?
Nath, I would say somewhere in the 70s is a good shout.
Okay, so I was on 64, so that's where I was going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sam said his wheel broke, and he was on his roof at turn 2. They quit.
Were you on 3 track cuts quite early, Joe?
Yeah, that's why I had to slow right down.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I
It's
went
like-
through that chicane, the first chicane. I got the car, and I see it go yellow, so I stopped in the middle of the track, didn't move, and it still gave me the cut. I should have carried on.
You lost
That's
so much
exactly what I was
ground.
saying.
Because I went in the gravel on turn 1, and I thought I'm never going to see any of you lot again. And then you were, like I said, stationary going up that hill.
Yeah, I stopped in the track to stop me getting that car, and it still gave it to me, and I was stopped. I was like,
That's exactly what I said to Rich. I tried it in practice, and it just, no matter what you do, it still gives it to you.
yep.
I didn't think you could get them on the first lap either, but I got one on the first lap.
That's good
On
for
the,
a
on the final chicane.
I was like, this will be a swift, easy pass. Oh my god, he's trying to kill me. Okay.
I don't know how I didn't.
I thought it was alright on my end, but I'll have to look. By the sound of it, it sounded like it was a bit aggressive.
Mate, it was alright. Just at
But
the
I-
last minute, it
Yeah.
just came across.
Joel is going
So-
into a call with Chris straight after this race.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get the form set up, mate.
Cheers, bud. I want that 4th place back.
Looking back, it was kind of a bit unnecessary because I think, a hybrid advantage over you as well.
Yep.
I
Oh, yeah.
made such a meal out of it.
Yeah, we had a good battle. I thought we were going into the last lap. I cocked up and I used my last hybrid, and then realised it wasn't the last lap. I was like, oh, damn it.
I found it really hard to spot the braking points for the chicanes.
I did behind other cars. On my own, it was alright.
Yeah, on my own it was alright. Just when I was behind Jack, because I was like pumping up right behind him.
Rav, I thought you were going to rear end me so hard. I thought
Mate,
I was dead.
honestly, I see you like bail out, and I was like, "Good old boy."
I was like, I could see him. I could see Rich's head in my mirrors.
That was good though. Yeah, pace. I ballsed it up there, and then that was it.
Yeah, man. I'm not confident at all, if I'm honest. I'm trying, like, to keep up with Ben, I have to do so much, like, have to be on the limit every single corner.
Yep.
It's a bit wild, but
4 wheels off the
Yeah.
track.
Well,
You know.
welcome to our world.
yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Me and Scott are starting side by side here.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
And then Josh the Bandit Martin.
Yep. Hey,
Either
those,
sideways,
those
but,
softs will
more-
give you a good launch.
I was going to go on
Softs.
drift tires this one.
Hey, at the start there was so much going on with the hybrid and the gear change, and then the wheel spin. It was like I
Yeah,
really should have
innit?
practiced one.
Oh,
I
it's
messed
too
up my
much.
gear change. I was like, here we go. Wing, ding. Oh, I've stopped. And I thought I'd try and have a go at you, Jack, and then I went too tight into turn 1.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get it this time either. I know Ben's gonna fly past me immediately.
Oh.
Just as soon as I lost like following you guys' lines when I went in the gravel, that was that. Then you're all gone.
Was that
But to
it?
start off with, I was like, well, actually, I might be able to keep up. So I messed it up. Yeah, it was at turn 1.
I think I saw that in my
I just
mirror.
whacked the curb on the inside,
Yeah.
and it just gave me a load of understeer, and I just tobogganed straight off into the gravel.
I was like, that's ambitious. And then
Yeah.
No, I'm waiting. I'm just gonna part the seas for Ben. I think. Then straight through.
That's a good teammate.
Wow, I'm not catching him, am I?
Hey, but it looks like John's on pole, so
Yeah, mate. Go for it, John. P1,
it's
mate.
gonna be a 25-car train.
He's attending my masterclass. He better win now.
Oh, I didn't attend it. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I got turned around on I don't know, about corner 3, so I got revenge.
Love it when John's on pole. You just know it's gonna be spicy.
It could be good. I'm going to be laughing around turn 1 now. Thanks to you. I'm just going to be giggling to myself. I was like, when's it going to happen?
I got Brad's car in front of me, so I'm
Oh, mate.
I'm alright.
You got a
Bit
nice
like
giggle.
I was going to say, beware, he's not behind you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I think it was the Euro NASCAR race here. They literally half the grid crashed on the straight. So I've studied.
We're doing
it. I
one
know
better.
it's
We're
like
doing one
it.
better.
What, the whole grid?
Yeah, we're doing one better.
No, I've studied the lines. I know
Oh,
which
yeah.
way I'm going. I'm gonna do like Doc Hudson in Cars 3.
Oh, turn left to go right.
No, when he gets squeezed against the wall and he jumps over. the
Flips
other
over,
car.
yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'll wave as I go over as well. I'll probably flip.
Probably.
I thought we were gonna have like 30 seconds to go. You lot were saying now. I looked up. We still got a minute.
Yeah,
and a
got a
half.
minute. I should have gone for the pre-race pee. I'm gonna have to pee in my seat now.
Oh.
Long time, 25 minutes as well.
It
Yeah,
is.
make,
It's a
make
long
sure
old time.
make sure on mute for that. We don't want to hear running water over the mic.
It was unmuted when they burped the last
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I started
Just a
laughing.
random belch.
Yeah. What was that? What was that? Crew chief or what?
It came out of nowhere because there was no other noises before that.
Good luck, all.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, guys.
Good luck all.
No burping.
Good luck, everyone.
I'll do one better than burp.
Oh, that was frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Oh, sorry, Chris, for the tap, mate.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. It is what it is. I'd already had it.
Oh,
Already been
3 wide.
pushed
I
around
managed-
by other things. The engine was about to blow up. It was all good fun.
I managed to go from 1st to 10th in like 2 corners.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, you were my target towards the end, Andy. But Dave saved you. It would have been close otherwise. If Andy's even here.
See you all next week.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, see you later.
I need to practice a bit more, I think.
Did Ben do the double?
I think so.
Yep.
Jesus.
Did
Yeah,
you
After
Track
turning
limits
me
are-
around in the chicane, but I might have been my own fault, I'm not sure.
Track limits are going to be interesting because I'm pretty sure that him and